What is the upskis, everybody? This is Gamergx, and I'm bringing you another top 10 list, and this time we're going to be talking about the top 10 most anticipated games of 2011. So there's a lot of great looking games that are coming out in 2011. I want to just go through quickly the top 10 that I'm most anticipating and ones I'm most looking forward to. So let's kick off the list with number 10, and number 10 is going to be L.A. Noire for the PS3 or Xbox 360. Now this game looks absolutely stunning. There's all this new technology going behind this, all the camera. The characters in this game look so realistic, and the technology in this game is just unreal. And I can't even believe what they're doing with this, but it's another game by Rockstar, and I love the stories behind Rockstar games, and I love what they're doing with this. You're more of a detective, and there's a lot more, looks like there's a lot more story driven. I'm feeling like this is going to be kind of like Heavy Rain, but taken from Rockstar. So I'm really, really looking forward to this, because hopefully it's a lot more story driven than, you know, just constant killing everybody. I'm going to see this is going to be some sort of different kind of game from Rockstar, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this. And the graphics look absolutely insane, and I haven't seen too much of the gameplay yet, but they're more than likely just showing off the new technology in this game right at the moment. Not a lot of gameplay, but apparently all I know right now is that you're a detective, and the gameplay revolves around you interrogating people and detecting what their facial expressions are showing off. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this game, and can't wait to see it. Alright, so number 9 is going to be Infamous 2. This is on the PS3, a PS3 exclusive, and I'm really, really excited for this game. I loved the first game, even though the story was a little bland and the side missions were really, really repetitive and boring. But this game looks like they're taking it to a whole nother level. It looks like there's going to be a lot more definition on scale and big fights and lots of explosions and destruction and the environmental destruction. It looks like they're going to have a big emphasis on this year. And the gameplay looks a lot more smooth than last year. It looks a lot better, and obviously we're Cole again, and there's been a lot of stuff being thrown around about Cole, how he's changed and what they're going to do with him, and hopefully they bring back the good and bad selection. Hopefully they're going to have like two separate kind of storylines with that. Hopefully that happens, and we're going to see. I've already seen gameplay of this game, and it looks absolutely insane. It looks really, really good. And besides that, I hope they fix these side missions. Hopefully they're a lot more varied, and there's going to be a lot more of them and more to do. And hopefully the world is still a little bit more interactive this time. Hopefully it's not just plain and it's just kind of there. But other than that, I'm really, really looking forward to this game. Number 8 is going to be Metal Gear Solid on the 3DS. Now, from what I'm hearing, this is going to be like, I'm not 100% sure if this is a direct Metal Gear Solid 3 clone that's remade and revamped with new graphics and 3D technology in this game and put on a 3DS, a handheld system. If that's the fact, I'm going to be so excited. But regardless, this game looks insane. I don't know if this is actual gameplay of the game, but this is just a trailer of what it's supposed to be like, and it looks just as good as the PS2 version, which is absolutely insane. And I'm so hyped up for this game. I don't know exactly. It's not so far up on the list just because I don't know what this 3DS thing is going to be like, if it's actually working, what the technology behind it is and stuff like that. But Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite game of all time, and having it on the go and in 3D would be just absolutely insane. But hopefully they don't let the 3D kind of take over the game and just showing off stuff. Hopefully they keep it, you know, Metal Gear Solid style, but with 3D. We don't need a whole emphasis on it. So really looking forward to that. Number 7 is Gears of War 3 for the Xbox 360. This is an exclusive as far as I know, and it's probably also going to be on the PC eventually. And I'm really pumped up for this game because I really, really like the Gears of War series. Though, with this game, it doesn't seem they're doing a hell of a lot different. They have the Beast Mode, obviously, that's going to be the big thing. And the new campaign, it's probably going to be awesome. I really like the second campaign in Gears of War 2. I think Gears of War 1 is still my favorite, but I love the second one as well. The big bosses and everything is really cool. Hopefully you're going to have a big scale, a lot more bigger bosses and bigger, badder enemies, and all that, and hopefully they refine. I've never really got into the multiplayer with Gears of War. I'm not really into the third-person online deal. That's just not my thing. But still, wouldn't mind giving out the beast mode a try, and hopefully a horde mode comes back, and it's a little bit, you know, more added stuff to it, and the graphics look pretty much a little bit better than last year. And of course, there's going to be all these little tweaks and stuff that's going to make this game really awesome. So I can't wait to see what Epic's going to do with this game. It's going to be sweet. Okay, so number 6 is The Last Guardian for the PS3. I believe this is a PS3 exclusive, and I've been hearing a lot about this game for the past year. I've seen a trailer for this, and I am extremely pumped up. This is coming from the guys that made Shadow of the Colossus and Eco. So you have we have a pretty good track record going on here, so I expect really, really big things from this game. And I really like what I'm seeing from the gameplay. It looks like you have this big, some sort of beast, and I feel like there's going to be a really good connection between you and him, and all the gameplay resolves around you and him. There's probably going to be a lot of puzzles, and using him to figure everything out and kill people or whatever. I don't know how much, if there's a lot of enemy killing in this game. It mostly looks like it's going to be a lot of puzzles, and I don't really know a hell of a lot about this game. Apparently it's supposed to be coming out in 2011, so I'm really, really excited to see what they're going to do with this. The graphics so far look absolutely stunning. The world looks amazing. The beast looks so realistic. All the feathers on him, it looks amazing. So I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this game as well. This is probably one of the ones I'm really, really looking forward to. Oh boy, number 5 is Portal 2 for the PS3, 360, and PC. And I was a huge, huge fan of Portal 1, and I thought it was one of the most innovative games I've ever played, and it was extremely fun. But it was extremely short as well, and it's really fun to play over and over again. But now Portal 2 brings in the co-op and all these new different versions you can do with all these different things you can do with the puzzles, all these different things you can do, and now you can have a second guy going with you. I think that's just absolutely incredible, and hopefully it all works out good. I have a lot of faith in Valve. I haven't played a game by Valve that I didn't like yet, so I think Portal 2 is probably going to be one of the biggest games of the year, and probably one of the most popular games of the year. Hopefully it doesn't go under the radar. I don't think it will be, because Portal 1 was such a popular game. And this game looks like it has a lot of good humor in it, and looks like it's going to be a blast to play with a second person, and probably going to be still fun alone if you can do that, I'm not sure. But of course the graphics are just classic Valve, and it looks like the gameplay is going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. It's going to be one of the best of the year. Number 4 is The Elder Scrolls V. I think it's called Skyrim. Now, this game was just recently announced, and there's really no gameplay, nothing behind this game, just this one trailer. And it really doesn't show off anything, pretty much just the announcement trailer. But Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion was so incredible, and it was so big, and there's so much to do, and so much stuff. It was just amazing, and for the time, the graphics were absolutely insane. And just the game itself was so addicting. I got really, really deep into that game, and I cannot wait to see this game. Hopefully, with Bethesda, we have a lot of these glitching and graphics and stuff like that. Hopefully they fix that and make this game just absolutely unbelievable. Hope the world is very awesome, expansive, and all the RPG elements and excellent story. There's going to be a lot of action, and this is one game I cannot wait. But I would have put it a lot higher on the list, but I don't know anything about this game yet, just that this is just an announcement, and it comes out, I believe, November 11th of 2011, so I cannot wait to get this. Number 3 is Legend of Zelda, the Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Wii. Now, I've been waiting for this Legend of Zelda game since Twilight Princess. I've been waiting so long for the next Legend of Zelda game, and this one looks absolutely amazing. They're going to have a big emphasis on motion control. They're going to have the Wii Motion Plus on it, and they're going to say this is like one-to-one hand-to-hand combat with your sword, and it's going to be really awesome and really good. And I was really, really impressed from what I saw so far. The graphics look a lot more colorful than it was in Twilight Princess, which I wasn't liking at first, but this is actually going to be a lot better. It's going to make the graphics that much better with all the color and all this action going on, and we're going to have this classic, excellent Legend of Zelda gameplay, which I cannot wait to see, and with the motion plus it's going to make it that much better. And it looks like we got some new items we're going to be using in this game, and it looks like the story is going to be epic and awesome boss fights as usual. I haven't played a Legend of Zelda game yet that I haven't liked, and every Zelda game I've played I loved. And I cannot wait for this game. I've been waiting so long, and I have so much hype for this game, and I know it's not going to disappoint me. Number 2 is Mass Effect 3. Now, this game was also just recently announced, and it's going to be for the Xbox 360, PC, and PS3. And as you guys know, Mass Effect 2 is my favorite game of 2010, and I cannot wait for Mass Effect 3. It's going to continue the story, and hopefully the choices that you made in Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 lead into Mass Effect 3, which I pretty almost guaranteed that's going to be the case, because that was the big thing about Mass Effect 2 that I liked so much. And they're going to continue the story. I don't know how it's going to get much better, but it looks like they're going to have a bigger emphasis on scale. You can see here there's big enemies going on in this trailer, and it looks like it's going to be absolutely insane. It looks like the the Geth or whatever is going to be attacking Earth, and it's all up to Shepard to do everything he can, and I cannot wait for this game. It's going to be absolutely unreal. Alright, and number 1 is, of course, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception for the PS3. It's a PS3 exclusive, and Uncharted 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I loved that game to death. I played it so many times, and the campaign was just so amazing. And then they threw in multiplayer. It was just absolutely crazy, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this game. It looks amazing. The graphics look awesome, and it looks like they're going to have a couple gameplay tweaks here to make it that much better. I don't know what they're going to be doing with multiplayer, if they're going to be adding new modes, if they're going to be adding maybe some sort of zombie mode, because everything's got to have a zombie kind of dealio to it, right? So, hopefully we're going to be seeing something like that also, and other than that, this game's going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait. This is my most anticipated game of the year, and it just looks so great. I cannot wait to get my hands on this one as well. This is probably going to be a day one purchase for me. So that was my top 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I want to hear from you guys what your most anticipated game of the year is going to be, and what you're most looking forward to. And there's going to be a lot more announcements in the year, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.